A little space capsule with a very big job to help solve some mysteries of our solar system has today landed safely in the Australian outback. The precious cargo of the Japanese Hayabusa 2 is actually samples from deep within a far-flung asteroid.
Slashing across the South Australian sky, the fiery resolve of a 6-year-old space mission. The Japanese space probe Hayabusa 2 welcomed back to terra firma at mission control.
I feel like jumping around, but on the other hand, I feel relieved, so I want to sit in a couch.
Lifting off in 2014.
All systems are ready. Lift off.
The probe would spend its first 4 years elliptically chasing its target, an asteroid called Ryugu, arriving close to the diamond-shaped space transient in June 2018. It would first send rovers to gather surface data.
This is like something from a Hollywood movie.
Then it would twice shoot a charge into a facet of the asteroid's surface, scooping up the shattered substrata.
This material has not seen sunlight essentially since maybe even the time of the Earth's formation itself.
After undergoing this interplanetary biopsy, Ryugu would be left to return to its wanderings. And as morning dawned today, the retrieval helicopter would lift scientists into the scrub of the South Australian bush to take the lonely traveller called Hayabusa home, sequestered inside its metal shell, a pinch of asteroid.
To astronomers, to scientists, that is a world of information that we can explore. This is a mission into our own deep past.
A world of information on our place in the sun. Mike Dalton, 9 News.
Ebony joins us again from Ipswich with a look at the weather for the week ahead. Ebony, it was a hot one today. When will we see some relief?
Well, Adam, we still do have a couple more days of this heat ahead of us before we can expect a little bit of relief. And I can tell you there is certainly not going to be any relief from these temperatures tonight. The mercury is only set to drop to about 26 degrees, so that does make for a pretty uncomfortable evening. Now, a short time ago here in Ipswich, it was still higher than 30 degrees here. So it's going to be a pretty slow burn tonight, getting things to cool down ever so slightly. Now, it's going to be no surprise to you to hear that the temperatures today were well above average. Today in Gatton, it was almost a record. They were 1 degree off breaking one. It got to 44 degrees there today. That's 12 above average. It reached 39 in Caboolture, 33 in Brisbane, 32 in Redcliffe and 31 on the Gold Coast. The hottest temperatures, though, they were in the the central west. Longreach and Winton both reached 46. On the map for tomorrow, a trough should bring some thundery showers across much of eastern and central Queensland, the system stretching right from the Northern Territory and into the northeastern parts of New South Wales. Further south, a cold front should bring gusty rain to Victoria, and would you believe it, in Tasmania there's a cold weather warning, rain and even some sleet. Around the nation tomorrow, a sunny 30 degrees in Sydney, showers in Melbourne, 18 degrees. Rain also expected in Adelaide, a top of 19 there. A hot one in the west, 33 for Perth and possible storms, and 33 for Darwin. Returning to Queensland, mostly sunny for the morning across the north of the state. There is a chance of some possible thunderstorms up there, but more likely inland and in the afternoon and evening. Light winds, east to northeasterly, overnight temperatures in the low to mid-20s, daytime temps in the mid to high 30s right down the coast, 38 expected for both Rockhampton and Gympie. Here in the southeast, a high chance of showers, most likely from the late morning, so take a brolly out. There's even a possible thunderstorm. Now, the Bureau warns it could be severe, but unfortunately it's not going to bring us much relief from the heat. We're looking at 33 to 39 degrees across the southeast tomorrow, with mainly northwesterly winds. On the bay, a strong wind warning remains in place for tomorrow. Northerly winds 20 to 30 knots, inshore winds about 10 knots, lighter in the morning, seas 1 to 2 metres. In Brisbane tomorrow, another scorcher on the way, 34 degrees and thunderstorms. We could see anywhere between 5 and 20 millimetres fall. No relief from the heat, though, until Wednesday, dropping back to 27 then. Partly cloudy conditions for the rest of the week. Here in Ipswich, up to 39 tomorrow. Thunderstorms expected, but dry again by Wednesday and a little cooler too. And 32 is the expected top for the Gold Coast tomorrow. Cloudy for the rest of the week. And the Sunshine Coast is expected to get a couple of showers over the next couple of days. They are starting the week in the early 30s. Adam, it is set to be a warm night ahead. I hope you've got a plan to keep cool.
I'll think of one. Ebony, thank you. Well, that is 9 News Queensland for this evening. Thank you very much for your company from all of us. Good night.